Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. Oh, wait, before we do, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, oh no, wait. One more. I haven't started the birthday reading for the month of February just yet. I am a little late, so if I've already missed your birthday, happy belated, and I'm so sorry. It'll be up tomorrow. Okay, now we can jump in. I think I've got everything together in my mind. We did have a couple of jumpers here. We have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. What I'm kind of getting from this is I feel like this is someone that might be coming in your direction. This could be your energy as well. Could go either way. But we do have a situation where someone's coming out of a rest period, and I feel like after the battle or after the competition, and I feel like they're celebrating. So I do feel like there is some sort of a victory here. And I don't know if you got the position, you got the job, or you got the guy, or you got the girl. I do feel like there is some type of victory feeling or celebratory feeling going on after coming out of just a small rest period. So I do feel like someone might be coming in your direction to create that victory for some of you. Or that could be you. That's just a side note. Let's see what else. Oh, there's that Four of Swords. Okay, so I hear end at the begin, or begin at the end. So Spirit's not done with this situation. So here's that rest period. What else does Spirit want to say about it? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, this was a really hard battle for this person. I feel like this person didn't want to come to you exhausted and looking worse for wear. I feel like, yeah, this person wanted to come in as an emperor, someone who's in control, whether they're masculine or feminine. Yeah, I feel like they wanted to have that victory with you. They wanted to come in powerfully. They didn't want to come in looking depleted and I hear sad and sorry. I feel like justice in the situation is the fact that they gave themselves time that they needed to get everything together and then be able to step forward and speak that truth that they want to speak with that Ace of Swords. I feel like they're viewing you as the Queen of Swords. You could have felt scorned in this situation. I am kind of getting this could be past situation, or past situations have kind of turned you into this Queen of Swords energy, or that's how this person views you. I feel like, or a facet of the way this person views you. I'm being corrected. It's that come to me correct or don't come at all kind of energy, or yes, I'll be fair and give you the floor and I'll listen, but then I'll ultimately take all of that information in and make my own decision and what's best for me. And I kind of feel like that's the type of energy, and I feel like this person needed to prepare themselves. Maybe they weren't in a healed state prior to stepping forward. We do have that King of Cups. I feel like they realize they need to present some type of feelings in order to, I want to say, level the playing field, because I feel like is going to be the one thing that actually gets your attention. You could be dealing with an Ophiuchus, don't have to be, but I am seeing a tether to that reading this morning. I feel like this person was a little nervous, not sure of what they were actually going to get when it comes to you, whether you are going to be in that loving, generous, welcoming energy, or if they were going to be met with a bit of coldness or standoffish energy. I feel like that's why this person had to take that time to rest, to step into their emperor energy. Like I said, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. But I feel like they just needed to stand in their highest form of power, in their mind, their heart, their body, their soul, and know that it'd be okay either way no matter what happens, I feel like this is a big thing. You're a big thing for this person. We do have that Page of Pentacles, so a small offer. I feel like this person is going to start off. We've been getting this energy a lot lately, and I feel like it's a really intelligent way for someone to step into what could be a possibly beautiful connection, is to make a small offer. This could be something so simple as going out for coffee, maybe grabbing lunch together, maybe going out for drinks if that's your thing. But it's something small. It's not a big fancy dinner. It's not a let me pick you up and spend a whole bunch of money on you and take you out this place and that place and show you off. It's not that type of energy. Although I feel like this Emperor person might have that in mind for the future, to just really treat you well. And I'm not saying in order to do that, they have to take you out fancy places and buy you expensive things. No, 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 no. But I do feel like this Emperor person does kind of have that in their, I'm seeing a very flashy type energy. So this might be someone who likes nice things and maybe works very hard to afford those nice things and to provide those nice things. So that's there. If that's not your energy, discard that, but that is for someone. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like I hear slow and steady wins the race. And I'm kind of feeling like, so if that small offer is accepted, right, this Emperor will be offering something a little more and then a little more from there. I feel like it's just dipping that toe in with each energetic vibration of each pulling closer or giving just a little bit more. I feel like they're really checking your temperature as they go, which is fine. I feel like that's not only a safe way for this person, but a very intelligent move. And, you know, as the Emperor, very intelligent energy. So let's see. Is there anything else Spirit wants the collective to know? Yeah, the Page of Cups. I feel like you'll get small doses of emotion from this person. Yeah, I look at that. We have the Ten of Cups. I do feel like, yeah, wow. I feel like, I was just looking at the bottom. We have the Two of Cups and then the Ten of Cups. So it's, like I said, it's starting off small, but with the knowledge of to keep, or the want to keep expanding until we get to this Ten of Cups energy where this person can feel comfortable giving all of themselves. This is someone who unfolds slowly and organically, and I feel like you might be someone who really, really appreciates that. Maybe jumping in too fast would be a little frightening for both of you. And, you know, I feel like when you want something to really or when you have a mind to have something go the long haul, you really do want to take your time and put in the right amount of effort into creating something beautiful. And I feel like that's what this Emperor is doing. I really love that. Yeah, we have that King of Swords. I feel like they're really being logical about when they give their emotion or how much emotion to give. Or I feel like these things have been carefully thought out with you in mind. I feel like it's not just with this person thinking of themselves. I feel like with you in mind. Yeah, Knight of Cups. I just feel like, this person is almost really excited at the prospect of offering you a significant amount of emotion or sharing that emotion with you. I feel like they have to kind of temper their self. I'm kind of feeling like they have to kind of balance themselves, and I feel like they're actually really excited about the opportunity to share this Ten of Cups with you. I wanted to say the Ten of Pentacles, so that might also be something. Maybe they feel that you two could build together as well. Really, really amazing energy. I really love this. I feel like this is the type of person that really puts the thought in. I'm hearing of a good gift giver. So this is the kind of person that really thinks before they give something. It's like they do that with a mind to really create a bond. It's like to show that they really see you, or that they really know you, or that they're really paying attention. This is that type of gift giver, if that makes sense. So whether the gift is a physical gift, like something you've been eyeing up forever and maybe you just haven't gotten for yourself, this person would think to do that for you. Or if it's something emotional and you're looking for a certain level of emotion, this person is looking to give you that perfect display of that. Gorgeous. I love this. Can this be for me too? Just asking. Okay, let's see. I really love that. Amazing. Now, I was drawn to a couple of really different decks. Now I feel like I need to use this one. Okay. So we'll see what happens here. This one I don't use all that often, but I was drawn to it, and so I feel there must be something in here. Okay. So we have change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. All right. So I hear no tether this time. I do feel like this is someone who's having maybe a tower moment or has recently had a tower moment where those I hear destructive forces of nature. And that could be for someone if you've lost a home somehow, or you've lost some type of a large loss due to, things out of your control. I feel like Spirit is just saying sometimes it's good, and that change comes in to really clear the slate, to build back stronger or better. This could be an emotional thing where you've just had your emotional tower and you're looking to rebuild. A safe place for you to go. I feel like Spirit's just saying find that safe place or create that safe place for yourself to rest and rejuvenate and grow and build. Yeah, heed wise counsel, listen. I feel like some people might be giving you advice. Now, do take that with a grain of salt. If it feels right for you and you want to run with that advice, that's brilliant. But I feel like take time to listen to yourself. I feel like allow people to give you their knowledge and their wisdom, and then give yourself the opportunity to really weed through those things and see what resonates for you, to help you with your forward movement. I feel like I keep hearing, I want you to decide. So Spirit is saying, you decide how you're going to build back stronger and better. You decide what avenues you want to run down to create your biggest, most brilliant, most beautiful life. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. You could have had an old connection, maybe one that felt very safe and very comfortable, break down or pull apart. And that could have been a gut-wrenching situation. But I feel like there's grander purpose here. And I know that can be hard to hear when you're in the midst of that broken energy and you're looking to figure out how to get your footing and where to start. I hear where to start within myself as well. It's like, who am I is what I hear. So you could have been through something where you lost yourself in the process. I do hear overgiver or underpaid and overworked type of energy. You might have felt like that in a connection or in a job place or in a certain area of the world. Maybe you had to move completely. So it could be different for everyone, but I am feeling like Spirit is trying to tell you, everybody's going to want to give you advice, and that's really kind. You can take the moment and listen and just say thank you, and then take what resonates for you, toss out the rest, just like a reading, right? What feels right for you, and make your own choices. I hear follow your own North Star. So find that within yourself and do things that lights up your soul, that makes you happy, that makes you feel alive again. Because I feel like I'm talking to someone who is just looking for the spark that they used to have. And I feel like it's not gone away forever. It's just you're not doing things to light that spark again. What are your old passions? Were you creative in some way? Did you paint? Did you draw? Did you dance? Did you play music or sing? And did you put those things aside because you didn't have time for them in the past? Spirit is saying, find those things again. ignite that flame within yourself. I'm looking for a phoenix rising energy is kind of what I feel like is coming for you. And Spirit is just saying, we have the wolf moon. It says, I will watch over you. I do feel like Spirit is watching over you while you're in this vulnerable state. And I feel like they're asking you, now that you have the opportunity to build anything you want, there is a blank canvas in front of you. What do you want to create? What is going to make you happy in this life? And then Spirit's going to say, go for it. Go for it. Whatever it is, go for it. If that's going to make you feel like you're alive again and you're happy and you're looking at life with optimism, like not, oh my God, where's it going to go next? But, oh my God, I can't wait to see where this takes me. That's what Spirit's saying. Challenges, use your imagination. Anytime you come up against a challenge, sit, think it over. You don't have to make a decision right in that split second moment. You're allowed to take the time you need to make a well-informed decision that works best for you. Okay? Spirit really wants you to hear that. It says the time has come. Time to act is now. Yes, I feel like Spirit is saying, start creating. Don't, we put you in this position so you could build from the ground up. I know it doesn't look like a beautiful opportunity, but that's because you need to look at it through fresh eyes, a new perspective, that hanged man position where you take yourself and put yourself on pause until you see very clearly where you want to go, what you want to do. Something is about to end for now. Yeah, I feel like even if it's a situation where you're breaking apart from someone, I feel like Spirit is saying maybe that person needs to grow as well. Maybe they need to start from the ground up. There's nothing saying that something can't come back around in the future better and more brilliant. And, you know, I feel like this is the type of situation you look back on in retrospect, after you get past all of this and you've built yourself up and you're living your best, most beautiful life, and you look back and think, without that breakdown, there never would have been the rebuild. I never would have been where I am now. I never would have been experiencing all of these really beautiful blessings in my life if I didn't experience that one downfall, the one that broke me, that made me see that I wasn't happy, or I wasn't living the way I could have been living. So you'll look back and almost be thankful for whatever the breakdown is now, right? You have a mighty shield. I feel like Spirit is really trying to drive that home. You're not being punished. You're not, Spirit didn't forget about you. It's not that you're not loved. I feel like you are loved, and that's kind of why this opportunity is coming in the way that it is. I feel like Spirit knows that you have a big heart. You would have stuck in a poor situation throughout the whole of it. Over giving, over loving, and maybe not receiving is kind of what I feel as well. And I feel like Spirit's just saying you deserve more, and you can't see that yet. And I feel like that's why there's a breakdown. The breakdown to rebuild. It says siblings, younger friends, and responsibility. I feel like maybe you care for too many people, or you open yourself up to care or overextend yourself, and you don't have time to focus on yourself. It's like I hear self-love, self-care, and I feel like compassion and kindness is not whole and complete unless you turn it around and shine it at yourself. And I feel like there are certain things that Spirit really wants you to see, to feel, to understand. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. You might have to step into your authenticity. Perhaps you're not living in that. You're wearing a mask. It could even be something so simple as the I'm fine mask. And once you say that, people don't bother to look a little deeper. Sometimes the lover needs to be loved. And I know I'm hitting home for someone, and I feel like you need a hug. So hugs to you, whoever you are. I feel you. It says the mermaid and the turtle. An elder will teach you. And I feel like this is just, it could be a certain person that comes in to offer really wise advice, or it could be the wisdom of Spirit kind of flowing through you with that very clear knowing. connect with spirit, or I want to say for some of you, reconnect with spirit. Find your higher power, whoever that is, whatever that is for you, and feel that connection. Nurture that connection. I feel like it will take you far. It will make you feel grounded and safe and in the know. Okay, I just feel like there is something more. I'm hearing that song, There's Got to Be More to Life, and I'm kind of feeling like that might be where you're at. There's just like you were going through your everyday, but finding no joy in the little things. And then I'm hearing you need to be that person that dances in the kitchen with the music on while you're washing dishes. Like finding joys in the everyday things that we have to do, and then creating abundance that way, or an open doorway for more. I hear a new avenue for blessings to run down towards you. I feel like you were maybe walled off or blocked off from experiencing all the blessings that are just waiting for you on the outskirt. So a little bit of lessons, a little bit of self-love and growth will create the most beautiful version of you. Trust me, trust the process. I had to start from zero, ground zero, and heal myself and go through this really hard process. But I'm so thankful that I did, because I would not be where I am even now if I never would have done all that I needed to do. Now, it's a process. Be patient with yourself, especially when you're rebuilding. Be understanding with yourself when you come up against things where you think, I could have acted better, or maybe if I would have done this differently, things would still be the same. But that's not the way spirit needs you to see it. It's like you did the best that you could with what you were offered in that time. And just knowing that and understanding that will create the freedom from that situation. And just know that that's a jumping off point. It's like, how can I better myself? Maybe I could react in a different way. What's a healthy way to react? If I'm in this type of situation again. And there it is. There's that significant amount of growth. It just comes with a little open mindedness and understanding, seeing with clarity, right? The Akashic Library is open. Yes, I do feel like that connection that you're going to be restarting or reopening or re-upping with spirit, in whatever way you see it or feel it, I feel like it's going to be such a beautiful thing for you. You can call on angels for protection, cut your cords, just ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut your cords and shield you, sword and shield. I feel like really makes a big difference as well if you're just looking to create a safe space for yourself. Call on the divine. They'll be there in a snap. It doesn't matter what you've done in your past. And it's funny too, because I feel like the more undeserving you feel of it, the more it's like spirit is calling to you just to call on them, because they can't intervene unless you open up that doorway for them to step through. So all you have to do is say, please help me, spirit, or please help me, divine, or please help me, God, or please help me, goddess, whoever it is, right? Universe, you could say, angels. Yeah, just find your connection. I feel like that's so important. Rediscover your individuality and become the dragon. Yes. Become powerful, become strong, secure within the self. So it doesn't matter what's going on around you. You're deeply rooted and you bend in the wind, but you do not break. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. Get stronger. And that's what we want for you. We want you to see the beauty in you. You to be the one to tell the world who you are and how you should be treated by the way you treat yourself. Amazing energy. And I'm so excited for you. I know it's really hard. Big hugs, because I feel like you may need them right now. Just know you can reach out. There are probably lots of people who've been through a similar situation to what you've been through. And there could be places you could reach out to find like minds and like hearts. And, you know, don't be afraid to take a page out of somebody's survival guide. You could ask how they got through it. What was the first thing they focused on after this happened, whatever this particular thing is? Wow. Last card. Archimedes of the forest. It says, you are now independent and free. I love this. Spirit really hit this one home. Just out of the ballpark here. I feel like whoever you are, you've got a big destiny, and Spirit is really on deck for you. Big, beautiful things are going to come into your life. You just have to reach out and start the process of grabbing them. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. What do we have here? We do have, okay, so I don't know. I was drawn to this deck, which is another different deck. So we're going to jump in here and see. Okay, we have partnership. It says teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build a talented support team. This could be in work or with a side project, or just finding a loving partner you can build with. We do have passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. That really does help, actually. Find some, like I said, I am kind of seeing a tether to the last reading in one aspect. I'm hearing, what are those things that used to light your soul on fire? Was it sitting down with a guitar in your hands creating music? Was it sitting down with a pen and paper and writing out some beautiful poetry, or writing down thoughts, brainstorming about future and what you want? It could be anything. Creating a painting or a drawing or a sketch. What is it that really fueled that passion that you used to have? Maybe even if it's listening to music with headphones on and going for a walk, it's like getting that exercise and knowing that you're doing something better for your body. I feel it's something healthy for yourself, right? It's whatever inspires that passion. I feel like Spirit is giving you that clarion call, I'm hearing, because they want you to bring that energy back into your life. It may require you taking a few extra minutes out of your day to create that passionate fun for yourself. Dive back into something that really makes you feel alive. I feel like it's going to create forward movement in your life and more happiness. And I feel like, you know, as we get older, we don't have to lose that. We don't have to lose that fun, that playful aspect of self. I feel like it's so vital to our emotional happiness and our mental happiness to bring in something that just simply brings us joy. Okay, you could go out and go fishing. I don't know, maybe that's something that makes you happy. Just sitting there at a lake or a pond, or, you know, fishing off the pier into the ocean. That might just make you happy. That calmness of it might be rejuvenating. Whatever it is for you, find that passion again, the one you left behind. Spirit is giving you that call. Bring it back. Nature, it says, ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elements. Yeah, some time outside might also be healthy and rejuvenating. I feel like I'm talking to someone who needs to make choices for themselves. So bring in people into your life that really work with you, that really have your best interest at heart. And maybe to stop nurturing connections with people who don't give like you give, or who don't give to you in the way that you give to them, right? It's like allowing those to fall away and then taking on new people or new experiences that feel right is kind of what I'm hearing. So intuition, yes, use your intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. I'm sorry, these words are super small. Divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. I do feel like Spirit is just saying, trust yourself. Start dancing again. And this could be literally dancing, or it could be just dancing through life with that happy-go-lucky energy, that optimism. Receive, yes, be open to receive blessings that are coming your way. This is a rebirthing, or this is what Spirit wants you to have, this opening up to these new possibilities. It's like a new life within a life is what I hear. I'm seeing one of the cat charms. So it's creating more for yourself, just bringing that happy back. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, it's been missing for a while, and maybe you hadn't realized that you were just taking on too much of that heavy energy. Yeah, delight. Find happiness in everything now. You can bring happiness to anything you're doing when you take time to nurture yourself and your likes. celebration, miracles, flow. It's getting back into that flow of divine energy. You might have to re-up your connection with spirit or strengthen it. Or create one to begin with. If this is someone new to spirituality, find out what works for you. If there's something out there that you really connect with, look into it. It might make you happy. It might make you feel alive again. I just feel like whatever that is for you, go for it. I want you to live your dreams and create your happiest, most beautiful version of self. Because when you do that, you inspire others to do that as well. And what's that going to do? That's going to spread. It's so nice to see something else spreading through this world than all of the lower toxic energies. They tend to spread really fast. Let's start popularizing, spreading that knowledge of self and that want to be happy and grow and expand. It's like, that's what we want to get out there. Yeah, that's a new adventure to start. And I feel like Spirit's just saying this is going to be a new adventure for you. And I feel like create your sanctuary where you can dream up what you want for your life. I feel like a lot of you could be on the precipice of creating a whole new you or a whole new life in turn. Yeah, look, it's going to create abundance. I really, really love that. Be gentle with yourself if you're making changes. They don't always happen overnight, but with a little bit every day, you can get miles from where you've been. Really, really amazing. I love that. We have some people here getting ready to put all that glorious work in. I'm here for you. Reach out. You need a little advice? Reach out. I'd love to see you shine and glow and grow. All right, we have one more. Or do I want this one? Yes, I do. Okay. All right, we have emotion. Okay, so this energy is a little sadder. I do feel like I'm seeing another card from another deck, one that I absolutely love. And there is a bit of a sadness that comes with this emotional card here. I feel like someone could be holding back their tears or have been holding them back for too long. It's like, I feel like you just need that healthy release of those tears. Know that that's natural and normal, and it doesn't make you weak. When you get to that point where you need to shed these tears because everything's just too heavy, it's because you've taken on way too much. And I'm thinking you're taking on things that aren't yours to carry as well. And that can be heavy. So take the time, get that emotional release. Take that time to heal and be gentle with yourself. It's okay to cry. We have movement. Yeah, this is a person who's been strong for too long. And it doesn't mean that you're in a weakened state. I feel like you're the strongest you've ever been when you realize that you need to release what you're carrying, and you do so without having to apologize for it or feel bad about it or feel insecure about it. Nobody deserves that. Everybody cries. Even those people that might try to berate you for crying, they cry too. Just so you know. Okay, so we have movement. Yeah, I feel like whatever this release is, there'll be movement after it. This is a partnership. Okay, I'm getting different things. This is someone who could be sad over the fact that they can't, or they've had a hard time creating movement towards a partnership or in a partnership. I feel like there's heavy emotions here, maybe about things not turning out the way that you envisioned them or the way that you planned. I don't know if I'm talking to someone who feels like they've made the ultimate mistake, one they can't come back from. I'm hearing find your balance. Go to a safe place and create that balance for yourself. Release that sad and just know that in this now moment, it's okay not to know what to do. And not to know which direction to go in, but really sit with yourself, find out what you're feeling, and go from there, one little step at a time. And I promise you, you'll be miles from where you've been. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who wants longevity in a partnership. So maybe it's a partnership that didn't come together, or someone feels like they've made a mistake and now I feel like this person is this could be you or someone you're dealing with that is walking through this life carrying this heavy amount of sad. They could be smiling on the outside. I do get that I have to hide what I'm feeling because it's like my are not, emotions are not becoming, or maybe they were taught or they grew up thinking that emotional displays are unhealthy or unwise or whatever. Weakness. I do hear weakness, the ultimate weakness. I feel like reach out to someone. If this is you, reach out to someone. Find a safe place to find balance. Confide in someone that loves you. Or talk to a mental health professional. That could also help. Someone who doesn't know what's going on, but maybe can help you take the action steps to start your healing process. I feel like, a lot of people tell us to be strong. And yes, we can be strong. But I feel like this person has been strong for too long. And maybe this is what friends are telling you, to stay strong. I feel like you need someone to talk to. Yeah, rest. Have patience with yourself. Yes, get the help that you need and then start creating. I do hear something along the lines of maybe who you surround yourself with or who this person surrounds themselves with might be unhealthy or might have unhealthy ways of viewing. I just feel like whoever you are, you have no one to confide in. And I feel like there's only, oh, I get it. Okay. So there's only one person this hurting person wants to confide in, and it's someone that they feel they've messed up an opportunity with. It's the only person they feel like understands them, but now that option of having this partnership is not there, or they've done something to end this situation. So that's what I'm kind of getting. Aww. I think they're hoping that maybe if they can get up enough brave to step forward, that there might not be a confrontation, or they feel like they need to confront this problem because they're unhappy not having you, I feel like, in their life, or it could be vice versa. Upheaval. There was some type of upheaval in this situation. I don't know if they created it at first or they were uprooted. I'm seeing somebody be grabbed out of a house and plopped in some other area. So I don't know if maybe they were kicked out somewhere or maybe something they had to move. I don't know what the situation is, but I feel like since this upheaval or this move, this person has been sad. And I feel like maybe they were taken away. It could be states away, it could be towns away, it could be, I don't know, another country. But I feel like there's someone that they're missing, and I feel like nobody knows. I feel like this person hasn't told anybody the amount of heavy that they're carrying because they love someone that they miss. That's what it comes down to. Oh, we have magic with the Loveland Frogman. I don't know if something's going to happen to bring this back around. Yeah, look, communication and exploring together. I feel like, okay, so we do have boundaries and solitude. Maybe this other person that they want a partnership with has put up healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries don't keep everyone out. I feel like if you come across a person who has healthy boundaries, a lot of times I see the Queen of Swords. It's like they'll allow someone to come in and speak and give them the floor to explain and to understand. And if this person is as good a person as, if this is you, the emotional, sad person, if you find that person, you want to talk to them, and that maybe they've been in solitude or they've created healthy boundaries, that doesn't mean you have to stay out. I just feel like you might be able to ask for time just to explain what you're feeling, just to have the floor to kind of communicate what you're feeling and what you're thinking. I feel like that would really, that open dialogue and that open communication might be the magic that this situation needs to create further exploration between the two of you. That's kind of what I'm getting. There's such a heavy sad. I want to give this person a hug so bad. Just know, virtual hug, it's there for you. If you're the sad person, reach out, talk to someone, or reach out to this person. If this person doesn't want to talk back, then I want you to reach out to someone to help you heal. Okay. But I feel like if you feel you're never going to be happy unless you have a straight answer, unless you give this a go, then I would advise you to follow what your heart's telling you. And if that doesn't work, I want you to go directly to someone that you can vent to, someone who will understand you, and someone who can help you heal. A safe place. Okay. Beautiful energy. And I do feel like there is a sense of, yeah, it's going to create change in the situation. It's fears that are still kind of blocking this. It's a mystery, yeah. But I feel like we have that luminosity, so everything will come to light. Yeah, I feel like it'll create change. Really good it does have good energy. So, all right, those are the decks. Do I want to go into this one? All right, maybe one more. I don't know. If you want to hang with me, you can. We're going to do one more. I did put this one out, and I was drawn to it this morning. So we'll just maybe do a small one, I feel like. This one. Can I have that, please? Yes. Okay. Wide open. I feel like this is your energy, I'm being told. You might be in that wide open and welcoming to new opportunities, new people, new places, new things. And then we have that Wizard of Awareness. All right. I feel like this is a partner or someone who wants to be your partner. And I feel like they're seeing you in this energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. I feel like you're in this open energy, this I'm ready to explore. I'm ready to experience. I'm ready to step into something new or a bunch of new experiences. And I feel like there's someone who's very aware of the fact that you're open to this. And maybe they're wondering if this would now be the time to take the opportunity to step towards you. Rock bottom. Okay, so I'm getting this two ways. I feel like for some, they had seen you when you were at your worst or when you had hit rock bottom, and they're looking at where you've gone now. Look, so rock bottom to the top of the mountain. Like you've made that climb for yourself and created your happiness, and I hear recreated yourself. And I feel like they're really inspired by that, or they're really curious about what you did to dig yourself out of that hole and get yourself to the top of that mountain. They might be in a place now where they're a little stagnant or they don't have that forward movement. You see someone trudging through the dry desert here, and then you see all this magic and up at the top of the hill. Sacred pool. Yeah. I do kind of feel like there is a spirituality to this that this other person might be missing or might not be realizing that a spiritual connection or the one that you have really propels you forward. It could even just be a way of seeing, like a rejuvenated way of seeing the world and its possibilities that has created that energetic for that abundance to come in for you. I feel like you might be a homebody. I am kind of hearing that. So for some, you could be a homebody. For others, they realize that you've created a very safe environment and one conducive to growth. And maybe they're wondering how they can do that in their own, because we look with this full forest and it's got flowers and big, beautiful tree here, and it's just sturdy. And then we've got this dry desert with these unwelcoming cactuses, right? And And I feel like that's the energy this person is in. This person could be interested in you as a relationship partner and also wanting to learn and grow from you. So this person is kind of looking at you like maybe you have something that they can gain from this as well as just the relationship. The talisman. Yeah, I feel like in a way they're kind of asking you, you know, almost, I don't know, are you a seer? Because I'm hearing crystal ball, and this kind of looks like it might show the direction, which path to take. And that's the talisman. I feel like you might be the talisman. So you could be someone who is clairvoyant or someone with a broader perspective, someone who's spiritual, or someone who's just very wise and can see with clarity. Either way, but I do feel like this person recognizes that and maybe is curious about what your sights are for them. What could they achieve? What direction would be most promising for them and promote the largest amount of growth and stability and happiness and comfort for them? Magic prayer. They could actually be trying to connect with you or trying to connect to higher power in some way. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to educate themselves maybe on who you are, what you do, or I hear what your connection is to spirit or what your views are. I just feel like this person can see very clearly that there's something more going on here. Protecting treasure. This person might want to come in and protect you. Maybe they're seeing that you are in fact a treasure to, I feel like this person really sees that, you know, they do see benefit here. I'm not going to lie. They're looking at you as a way to gain momentum in life. But I also feel like they do kind of see you in this Empress, Emperor energy. It's like it is giving the one or the one that stands out. And I feel like maybe you've always kind of been that one to this person, but I feel like you're shining even more so now that it's almost like it's hard to ignore is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like they want movement. They want movement in life, movement in their situation. Okay, we have deep freeze, and it's the only one that was in reverse. I feel like this could be someone from the past that you've kind of, I don't want to say froze out, or you've created a healthy boundary with. And I do kind of feel like maybe they didn't see you clearly in the past. Yeah, I do hear higher perspective, and I'm seeing that air balloon. It's like, I feel like they're seeing that there's so much more to you. It's like world within worlds within a person. I'm getting very universal energy. So you might be someone who is eclectic in their spiritual beliefs. Like you pull what works for you. And maybe that's something this person doesn't understand. It's not a one size fits all type of thing. And so it's not something that's, without talking to you, they wouldn't know what action steps you took because maybe you pull from here and you pull from there. I don't think they realize that you're guided by your inner compass and spirit at the same time. So it's like whatever fuels your passion, I feel like they could have the same movement forward. Maybe they're just having a hard time finding their inner compass. I am seeing the moving legs behind them, so there is movement to be had, but I do feel like they just have to walk the path to actually get there. And I don't know if this person's looking to take the long path. They're trying to shorten their path in some way, if that makes sense. Unexpected visitors. This person could come and visit you. They might just show up. I don't know if you'd really be upset by it. I feel like you're the kind of person that's happily just living, and you probably wouldn't mind giving some, you know, advice or telling your story. We have come together in reverse, and I feel like either this person wants to make it seem like they want to come together with you, which I feel like is less likely. It could be for some if they're coming in very If they come in an ego, I feel like you'll know it and you'll feel that lower vibration. And I feel like that's for a very, very slim few of you. For others, they're sad that this didn't come together to create something beautiful with this little Lovers card here, you know? I feel like it was just out of reach, or it feels like it was just out of reach. Let me see. What else? There's a little more to this. I can feel it. Yeah, we have solitude in reverse. It's like they don't want that quiet between the two of you anymore. They want to ride that wave. I feel like whoever this person is, they're in full energy. They want to jump in. They want to get to know you. They want to know what you're about. They want to start moving forward like you do. They want to get passionate about their purpose. I feel like for a lot of you, this person is going to come in with really like that student to teacher energy. But I feel like this person is not embarrassed at all. Look, see the age difference here? I don't know if you can see it, but this is an older man with a beard and long hair, right? So this is a wise person, right? But then they're seeing this young person here. Now, it could be the dynamic, but it doesn't have to. Spirit's just trying to make a point. It's like the younger person might have the wisdom in this sense, or wisdom of the ages. So it doesn't matter. And this person, I feel like, is coming in and doesn't mind being that forever student. So I feel like no matter what age you are, I hear it would behoove you to step into that forever student energy, no matter what age you are. And when you come towards this person, that lack of ego will take you far. I feel like leave your ego at the door. I just heard that last night on a really great reading, and I feel like it really fits here. So if there's any ego that you have left, it will block you from the ultimate. It's like you want that new opportunity for love with this person. You want that opportunity to grow and expand. You have to be willing to listen, to be teachable. And that's what I mean by being the forever student. Just remain teachable. I feel like that's the wisest advice I can give to anybody in life. Don't be afraid to start over at any age. Don't be afraid to be the forever student. Remain teachable. I really feel like it's so important because you can always change and grow and learn. It is a great opportunity we all have to remain that way for the duration of our stay here on earth. We can continue to grow until our very last breath, right? And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to say. Adopt that. Don't be embarrassed about what you do not know before you know it. Would I berate a child? Say I'm a teacher and I go into a classroom and I'm berating the new student for not knowing what I haven't taught them yet. Does that make any sense at all? That's kind of what you're doing to yourself, and it's creating a block in this situation. It's ridiculous, right? So now that you know that, you can rearrange that energy and become teachable, right? You don't have to know everything. And the second we feel like as a teacher or as a student, because we're both throughout this whole life, in tandem at the same time, we're the forever student and also the teacher. It's like, I feel like Spirit is just trying to say that the more you're open and the less ego that you carry, the further you'll get in any given situation, and not just with this one, but like in any of them. So yeah, I was going to go on a rant, but I feel like you get it. I feel like your person will get it. I feel like there's a lot to be had here. Yeah. Encouragement. I feel like this is the type of person that you're stepping toward that would literally encourage you and nurture you as you take the action steps to better yourself. And that's an ultimate teacher right there, the encourager. I love people like that. Okay. Woo-woo. We had a lot on the, it's like spiritual mixed with forward momentum. We have O's rolling away or standing out. You could have an O first or last name. You have an N, a D, an N, a Q, an E, a T, an H. I was wondering, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder why I cut that short. But I feel like my connection with spirit, towards the end of a reading, I start to get very tired. Channeling really does tend to wear the reader out. So it's like getting time to revamp and rest after this is going to be really important for me. If you channel, you'll know. I feel like I'm talking to people out there who already know. All right, we'll leave that like that. Your initials, their initials, dates, I do see 33, Ascended Masters 44, I hear angels, and then I see 333. I'm going to pull that over here. Okay, that is what I have right now, so let's pull that. We have a D, a 6 or a 9, a K, an O, an I, an N, a Q, a W, an F, and a Q. All right. Let's see. All right, a little more for the collective here. All right. They weren't kidding. Not too much. Yeah, we have angel wings. I feel it. And there's that cat that was in my mind earlier. I feel like I want to talk to the person who is sad. I feel like you need to know that you're being protected. I don't know if spirituality is necessarily your thing, or you don't really have a big connection to spirituality, but you feel that there might be something more that you're missing. I do feel like you need to know, whether your belief system differs or not, that spirit is watching over you, and I feel like they're trying to help you towards this romantic connection. They're trying to give you that new life within a life. I hear the moon and the stars. I hear shoot for the stars and you'll land among them. So I kind of feel like spirit's just saying, take that chance. When you're ready, take that chance. And I feel like, I don't know if you're one of those people who's looking for the perfect moment, but the perfect moment isn't just out there sometime waiting. The perfect moment becomes the perfect moment because we put in the action steps to make it the perfect moment, right? No matter which way it flows forth, then it becomes the perfect moment. It's that action moment that makes or breaks it, right? And that creates it. And I feel like there is energy here, or spirit is kind of putting that energy there, helping you get your brave up to step forward. To help you clean it up. I feel like this is a situation that may have some truths that need to be spoken, and some things that need to come out into the open, so the two of you can clean it up together. I don't feel that just one person is ever at fault in any one situation. You know, I just feel like there are things both parties probably could have done different in the situation. So just know that the blame isn't all yours as well. And the right person will know that and understand that. And I feel like you might be dealing with a very kind and compassionate person. So I just feel like spirit wouldn't usher in this energy for you to keep trying, or for you to try, if it wasn't going to help in some big, beautiful way. For some, it will come as a healing. I think for a lot of you, though, it might come into a romantic relationship if you're willing to really give it the chance. I'm being drawn to all the hearts behind the screen here. So I feel like there is love there. You might be hearing songs, or songs might be coming to you. It could be sent from, I want to say, this person, or a person that's thinking about you. And I mean really thinking about you. I feel like this person might be daydreaming about you. You might, they might be listening to a song and thinking about you, and you might get that song. I feel like there's almost that energetic cord between the two of you. So there could be telepathy. I want to say between hearts here. So that might be something as well. This connection itself, the one with the person who's sad, I feel like could be a divine, a higher level divine connection. I feel like that might be coming into fruition. So that's for some. Okay, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of the Ophiuchus tribe. Until next time, friends.